Hello my dear viewers, welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Aquarians and it's for the month of May and a little bit over 2024, and it's about everything you need to know, my dear Aquarius, everything that is important for you to be aware of. It's about maybe your questions being answered, maybe about the things that are coming that you need to know about, everything, every area of your life. So your coffee cup is beautiful as always. It starts with so much elaboration. Somebody's leaving or planning to leave. There's a trip anyhow here in this cup that shows that there is a trip. Some of you are thinking, planning to move away from home. Some of you could be traveling, but we'll see what the coffee cup says inside. So that's what it looks like. And we're going to start from the beginning. Right here. Okay, my dear viewers, welcome everybody, each and every one of you. I hope you enjoy this reading. For those of you who are new, I want you to be mindful that prior to the coffee cup, I meditate and get connected to a lot of guardian angels, and I'm given information which I write down on a piece of paper and give that to you at the end. All the information, explain it to you at the end of this reading. In the meantime, let us begin with what I'm seeing here first, which is it's like I see someone feeling sort of like you're so overwhelmed. Your feelings are scattered everywhere. It's like you want to have some free time just to think, to sort of like, focus. You need to focus on what you need to do. You're not able to focus. You're finding it hard to focus. Especially focusing on what's important. Like, that's how scattered you are. You really need to focus on what is important. Okay. You need to look at everything that's going around you and see what to prioritize, what to put your intentions on at this point in time. You need to ground yourself so that you can accomplish everything that you're accomplishing, because you seem to be like on a mission, trying to accomplish a goal. There might be a deadline. There might be a set date that you're trying to get everything in order for. So focus is really important. I also see something spectacular, something magnificent is going to take place very soon. I don't seem to know when, but it says very soon. A beautiful palm tree, a new life is about to begin. It's as though, whatever you've wanted, it's coming to you very soon. Very soon, as in June. We're talking June. Next month. I know I'm doing the May reading, but it looks to me like June. And there's a beautiful palm tree. I was thinking what month, when, but I got to see June. And there's a big event, like a big party. There's a lot of people. There's beautiful palm trees. Palm trees means like fertility and spectacular abundance in all areas of life, not just one area, and a beautiful life that's starting. For some of you, starting a new life, I feel. Changes everywhere, that's for sure. Change all over the place. Maybe that's why life is disrupted and you can't focus. You're thinking about moving even with this change that's coming. You're thinking about where to live. Maybe some of you are planning to, there's a lot of growth, that's for sure. It's like you're getting together maybe with someone. Some of you could be planning to live with someone, planning to get married, maybe planning a marriage. There's just a lot happening. Some of you are starting a new business maybe and collaborating with others. I feel like focus is needed, paying attention to detail is needed. If there's contracts, because there's handshake also. So there are agreements, connections, agreements. There's a lot of success on top of everything. But there's also like an upgrade in your life. It's like your life is elevating or it's getting upgraded as though you're moving to a better position. You have to be cautious with money, because I see that a lot of money is spent. There's a lot of money going here and there. A little bit of patience. I feel like you need to be a bit patient with spending. And with getting everything together, like good management is needed, like putting your management into everything, doing it slowly, bit by bit, so that you can sort of accomplish all that you want, and so that there won't be a lot of loss of money. You need to compromise a lot of things so that you can secure that you are going to have stability a little bit later on, because you need the money. And now you're all muddled up. You're clear. Your thinking is not clear. There's no clarity in your thinking. And also you need to really look deep inside of you, be open to your feelings inside of you, to let your feelings, the things that you've been hiding, to come out and emerge. Maybe you don't want to hurt those around you. Maybe that's why you're thinking of leaving, perhaps. Or you do spend a lot of time thinking alone, in solitude, thinking, wondering about things. You know, you find it hard to talk about your true, deep feelings with anyone. You feel like nobody can understand you, so you're always sort of like in limbo with your thoughts, asking about life's problems, trying to get answers, trying to see what happens next. You want to know what happens next. You want peace. You want quiet in your life. You don't want problems, and you're concerned. I feel like you're going to be meeting with someone very soon. This person is going to very much support you and defend you at the same time, so you're not going to be alone. This person will inspire you and protect you. It's like, if you haven't met this person's coming. And I feel like it's going to be at a time where you're going on a vacation, or you're away from where you usually reside. Like you might be on a trip somewhere, you might meet this person, or you might be on a vacation, and I feel like it is around that time that you need this person, so you know who this person is. That's when you're meeting them, or when you're spending time with them. Even though you may be feeling it's like an unfamiliar territory, but I feel like you are exactly where you need to be. You are exactly doing what you're supposed to be doing, so you don't have to worry. I do see a great trip. There's a big boat here. Some of you could be taking a risk. You've got to be careful, but the boat is all about getting what you need. You're getting exactly what you need very soon. Great adventures waiting for you. That's why I saw you out going on a big trip. That's why there's a big boat. A big boat shows that you're going a long trip, like it's not a short trip. But at the same time, you've got to be careful, because with this particular boat, and I see that there is a caution on top of it. There's a crow and an owl saying that, like, you've got to be cautious not to take a risk. That's very important. And the owl is about somebody passing. So somebody passing, there could be elderly, there could be something like that, but there could be a passing. I do see Chinese ear of the dog here, very strong. And I do see that you need to really recognize your limits, so that you can, you need to be mindful about when to step back and take stock of everything before you take action. Facing up to the possibilities, and be honest with yourself when you're before moving forward. Look at everything, and you know what? If there are little things that are coming up, don't dismiss them. Go deep and analyze them before you step into something very big. Say you're about to buy a business, and then all these things start coming up, like you start questioning, why did they say that? But how come this says? How come the contract didn't say that? And why that? When you start questioning, be afraid. Be afraid to take a step back and really look into it. Because I do see a dagger here, and a dagger, like a knife, shows that there could be danger. There could be, you know, intense situations that you need to really be careful of. What's wonderful about this, that there is a spiritual guide around you, protecting you from harm. So there is your angel watching over you, especially a place where there are drinks. So do you see this drink, like a champagne or bottle of drink, pouring into a glass? So, wow, that is so clear. It's shocking. So you can see here, a drink being poured into a glass. At a place where there is a party going on, an invitation perhaps, a get-together where there's alcohol. You've just got to be a bit careful. It does look like there is some sort of worry. Maybe when people are drinking, they're getting a bit drunk, and something Somebody might say something. There could be or you're concerned. Maybe you're concerned about maybe two people meeting at a party, at a wedding, and you're thinking, what if this happens? I do see at the time of drinking and partying, there is some concern. Some of you are going through the memory lane of love. Maybe you're embarking on a new adventure, a new love situation. And you're thinking about, the happy memories that you had and you said goodbye to. Maybe now they're re-emerging again. And you're sort of like remembering the good times. Or maybe some of you have been far from your loved ones or lover, even loved ones or lover. And you're having memories as you're going, because there is a big trip. This is a long, major trip here. It's a big one. And the big boat, so that shows you are going somewhere. If not in May, in June. Words do hurt, and that's what I'm seeing. Hurtful words. Gossip can hurt also. It can hurt even more. So be very careful when people are talking and what you're hearing. Don't let it get to you. Yes, it will be painful. It's showing here that they're words that are very painful, but you are leaving towards an incredible place, a new life. So you are leaving a troubled situation where there's a lot of trouble and daily talks and painful words, and you're sick of that. You're leaving that and you're moving towards a better place. You've been overwhelmed with too much conditioning and too much problems, daily problems. They've been draining you. Responsibilities that you don't have to do, but you're forced to do, restrictions, at the mercy of circumstances, all that changes. Things are working out. You're traveling. After the travel, a lot of change happens in your life. After this travel, something big changes in your life. Your life becomes spectacular. So whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, my God in heaven, you are going to be so happy. You've been looking for the truth, searching and searching what to do, how to do it, should I do it, can I do it? Can I have faith in myself? I can do it. Like all the questions are within you and the answers are all happening and you're flying. It shows this bird that's flying. That means news is coming also. Great news is coming to you. And it's all to do with your trip, where you're going, what you're doing on that trip. This trip is like it's all over your cup. There's great news coming. Again, I see great news coming. But this time, this news that comes, this information that comes to you, it's information that's going to give you a lot of truth and clarity and a lot of power. You will feel empowered. I feel like there's someone of air energy like yourself, my dear Aquarius. There could be Aquarius or Gemini or Libra. This person is supporting you big time. This person is being the pillar behind you, your right hand, someone that you're not alone. You're working well together. And that is beautiful. You're planning together. It's like magic. Things are going to fall into place. You are going to be empowered big time. I see a lot of power coming your way. Even power to concentrate. You are going to be forcing yourself and then it's going to come naturally. Your determination and your strength are going to overcome all problems that you were anticipating and you were going through. They're all diminishing. And that is the best news that I see here. You're overcoming it all. You're taking charge, taking action, and you're putting your foot down. And it's like now, at a time like this, when you're doing this, you're getting to realize how powerful you are, how magnificent you are. And with this comes a certain acceptance of a situation, a certain forgiveness of a situation. You're forgiving something that might have happened. You're forgiving someone maybe. Very interesting. Who are you forgiving? There's forgiveness. Let me just see deeper. I see there was some challenge that you were facing. And finally, you're going through forgiveness and healing. You're going to heal from this challenge. It was something that was really cutting through and upsetting you so much, not even letting you sleep. It's coming to an end. And you're changing. You're becoming stronger. You can face up to things. You're able to do and maneuver situations better than ever. You're becoming very strong. And I feel like it's after this trip. And I feel like also because when you're uniting with someone and that someone together is making you It's as though all your negative thoughts are dissolving into the light. They're disappearing. That is so magnificent. You want to create new opportunities. You want new possibilities for your new life. It's like you're having a new life, and you're so excited. You're so excited. You want to open these new channels, new windows, new things that you've wanted, of what you've always wanted. You want to buy and you want to put together. It's as though you're planning a home with someone, maybe buying new furniture, buying this, doing that, or planning to. Maybe if not doing it in the literal sense, but you might be dreaming it and planning it and putting it together on a piece of paper even. And visualizing it. Visualization I'm seeing. When you have time out, it's like you're visualizing, I'm going to do this, I'm going to have that, I'm going to put this over here, I'm going to have it my way. Like, it's so wonderful. It's overwhelming you, and you're becoming happy. You want to improve your beauty, your vanity, you're concerned about your looks, and I feel like you are spending money, putting money onto some important, maybe creams and things. I don't know exactly how. Exercise, joining a gym, or doing something to make you look better. Your looks. You are concerned about your looks. Maybe you're going to this big convention or big party somewhere, and you want to look your best. So you're spending good money on taking care of your health, and it shows here in your reading. There's a lot of success. Money is coming to you also very easily. There's a lot of money coming, and there are people chipping in and helping. And in a project that you are embarking on and doing, like a big event, a big party, everybody's chipping in, and that's helping you big time. They're helping everybody, friends, family, support coming from all over the place. You are going to be so happy, so overwhelmed with this when you feel like you're not alone. A new beginning, an incredible new beginning, a spectacular new beginning starts, and it gives you so much glory, so much happiness, so much success, so much. It's like everything is possible now. All the sadness is gone. You're living the life you want. It's good times. A new project bringing you abundance. You're a high point. You reach to a very high point of power and happiness. That is incredible. So much enthusiasm where that was lacking. Now you have so much enthusiasm. So many good times. So much good times are happening around you. Wonderful family life, wonderful get together with people that you love, someone that you loved. Maybe you were far from this person. Now you're getting together, you're planning together, your team together, planning a life together, planning to start something. A lot of rewards are coming your way. Major, grand rewards for all the sacrifices you have done, for everything you have done. Spiritual prosperity, material prosperity, all of it together. Wow. My dear viewers, I've got to drink just a little bit of water. My throat is drying up to the point where my voice was going. Okay, so you'll be standing there and watching and looking and thinking, oh my God, look where I was. Look where I'm now. Wow, this is magnificent. You are going to be so empowered, so happy where you're reaching, where after this trip, being with this person supportive, where you're reaching, how many possibilities there are, what kind of life is possible now where it wasn't before, a lot of happiness, a lot of loving, a lot of embracing, a lot of connection, a lot of loving, and not being alone, being with someone that you love together, that togetherness. I'm seeing you sleeping with someone next to you and just hugging, spooning, hugging, whatever you call it. Nowadays, I don't know what it's called, spooning, hugging, but you're stuck together body to body and you just don't want to leave that. You feel so loved, so comforted, so much at peace, and you don't want that ever to stop. It's like you've been longing for that for the longest time. Wow. This is just so deep. It's like you've gone without love for the longest time, without affection, in a cold world, and this person is becoming your warm blanket, and you're just cuddling this person. You're submerging your head into their chest, into their arms, and they are doing the same, but you even more. You are in need of this even more. is incredible. Wow. It's like maybe you've gone without affection for the longest time. You know, it's amazing. I see nurturing that's been lacking, like lacking. Maybe this is a person, or you could be a person that you might have lost your parents at a young age, where there is so much longing for nurturing, for a loving, nurturing person, not just like a sensual relationship. You want more than that. They want more than that. It's like you're both finding that nurturing that you both didn't have enough of due to whatever circumstance you grew up with. And that's what I see here. I see you overwhelmed with so much fulfillment, affection, nurturing, and you're just enjoying every bit of it. There's so much happiness, glorious happiness and success. And whatever this is magnificent. A great victory over everything you went through. A great triumph is going to be yours. And it's going to affect you on a very positive level. Your self-esteem, self-love. It's like something is being born in you. It's like, what is it? Oxytocin, endorphins, dopamine, all those energy, all those hormones that give you a feeling of being loved. You become so strong. You'll be bursting with happiness, bursting. Something you haven't felt maybe a lifetime, maybe the longest time. I won't say a lifetime, but I'll say the longest time. All the confidence you were lacking, all the difficulties that you had to accept and endure, all that will disappear. You get to know, you get to understand how magnificent you are, what you did and how much you went through until you got to where you are today. You get to realize that. You'll get to focus. Your focus is going to be back. You will see how powerful you are. Not only how magnificent, but how powerful you are. All those feelings about you and what you stand for weren't there until you healed. And you were healed through a lot of nurturing and a lot of hugging and a lot of loving. You will be powerful in a loving way. You were powerful, but you didn't have that loving way. Now you'll be fulfilled with love. And you'll have this shine about you, as though the light will be radiating from your smile. You'll be filled with power. And that's what love does, actually. Nurturing love does, for sure. It gives you power beyond anything in this world. Beyond love, even. When it's a nurturing power, it's a different power than love. The love of two people. When it's a nurturing power, it works as a medicine and it starts healing. Deep healing goes through when you are nurtured. Like gushing waters. Giving gushing waters into a desert, and the desert just thrives and experiences something they never experienced, and they're able to grow, and they're able to, have plants and fruit, things that were impossible. That kind of nourishing I'm talking about. The soul gets nourished. The brain, the heart, all get nourished. Trust that there's a beautiful divine plan for you, and know it, so that you understand. Not to be afraid. You're always afraid. Afraid to talk to someone, afraid to tell them what you feel, afraid to share your thoughts. Maybe now the fear is going to diminish. I see a very, very loving, wonderful, loving relationship. A relationship that's filled with love, connection, and something you haven't felt in a longest time. Or maybe you might have felt it once long time ago, because I saw before there were memories of one particular love that you might have had that was so special. But even that maybe wasn't two-sided. Now you're having it with someone that is exactly feeling the way you do. And both of you are in need of so much love, so much nurturing. So this relationship has got a great chance, and it's going to move forward, and it's permanent. This partnership is going to grow and grow. Romance, it is It's like you're lavishing this person with so much love and attention and affection, and they're doing the same to you. There's so much of it. It's overwhelming. It's giving you a sense of freedom, a sense of power, that you don't need anyone. You don't need, what you thought you might need. The more you get to talk, the more you're close with each other, the more you plan together, the more you see their love, their need for your love, the more you're becoming stronger and powerful. That's so amazing. This person actually declares something to you. They declare that you are their everything. You are their home. You are their future. They want to do everything with you. That declaration, something coming out of their mouth, is overwhelming you. You are getting shocked when you're hearing that. The fact that they feel a little bit more than even you feel. Or maybe the same. You might be feeling the same way. It's just that you get amazed when you hear it from them. That you are their world, their home, their future, their everything. That is going to really seal the deal, and you are in heaven. This person has a lot of air energy in them, like yourself, my dear Aquarius. Again, I see air, and I'm seeing Aquarius, Gemini, and a little bit of Libra. So it could be either one. I said a lot of air, but no, I was wrong. They've got air in them like you, but they've got a lot of fire in them. There's a lot of fire. And when I say a lot of fire, I'm talking about Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And that's where the nurturing comes from. The Leo, the Sagittarius. Sagittarius or Leo, very nurturing. Now, they've also got another thing, which is wonderful and you need it, which is earth energy. The most strongest earth energy that they have in them is Virgo. And that Virgo is a very nurturing, parental, nurturing, kind of a loving inside them. They care about you when you're crossing the road. They'll hold your hand like you are their kid, even if you are their lover. That kind of nurturing. A lot of that. And I see also someone Taurus here, Taurus with Libra, very supportive, but I'm seeing a lot of Virgo. And I do see Capricorn also. So you might be also having a bit of Capricorn in you, my dear Aquarius. A lot of Aquarius do have Capricorn in them. And I see a Capricorn here very strong. So they might have Capricorn in them. Or I feel like you're united in some of your star signs together. So Aquarius being one. And then there's a lot of fire and earth. Capricorn also being a lot. But Virgo the most. So, there's 4 Virgos here. Water sign. As for water energy, there is a little bit of Cancer. 2 crabs here. 2 Cancer. 1 Scorpio, 1 Pisces. For some of you, the majority will be, they'll have Cancer in them. There's Cancer. Star signs, as in the Chinese, there is the tiger. Chinese zero, the tiger. There is the monkey. 1, 2, monkey. And this is what the snake. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3 snake. Chinese zero, the snake. Chinese zero of the horse. See, a very strong horse. And I see Chinese zero of the rat. Very strong. And the rat and the horse always unite. In fact, they always end up together. Even though they're not a perfect match, but they always end up together and unite on a high level, marriage and permanency. Okay, and that's that one. Now, let me pass on to you quickly the messages that have come from your guardian angels. It says, a future with you. Well, there it is. Oh my God, somebody wants a future with you. Somebody is having a future with you. You're planning a future with someone. Falling in love. You're falling in love all over again. You see that? Falling in love. Something happens at night. It's going to be so wonderful. You'll know this is the one. Look at that. At night, the one. Now, this connects to that declaration that I saw. That you are my everything. My world, my home, my everything. That connects with this. At one night, that person might declare this. And you'll know this is the one. Cancer, Libra. Together. Wow. They might have Cancer or Libra in them. There might be Libra and Cancer in you. That could be just a clue about a little bit about that person. There was Taurus, Libra here, and now I got Cancer and Libra. Very interesting. Adjustment is required. Some sort of adjustment will be required. It says maybe it's to do with sleep. Sleep could be a bit of a problem. Adjustment required, maybe in regard to sleep. Maybe first time you'll be sleeping together. You're going to be spooning and then you get up and you might have some aches and pains and you'll say, oh, I can't do this all night. Something like that. Anyhow. Number 5 is here, fire energy, which is what I said. Remember I said lots of Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I said they're nurturing, so fire is there. And fire gives you warmth, my dear Aquarius. You really thrive in that and makes your love life even spectacular, very sensual and passionate. Something on the edge or somebody being on the edge maybe. A wake-up call. There is something about a wake-up call. You got to pay attention to a wake-up call. And then I'll go through all the letters and initials. I've got S for sweet, Sam, Samantha, N for Norway, Nelly, no, P for pony, Poland, Pira, H for Henrietta, honey, and horse, D for dingo, Debbie, and Doug, Q for quails and quilt, T for Tom, tiger, Timothy, C for Charlie, Cindy, and ceiling, Canada, K for kiwi fruit, kangaroo, and Keith, Catherine, W for winter, William, willow, Wilma, M for money, Mexico, Monica, and Michael or Max. Okay, number 9, I was given twice. Number 9 is about a big challenge that you will overcome. Then there's fun and entertainment after that. September also stands for that. September, something big happening in September. A major event in your life, a challenge that you will overcome. Something wonderful happens September. September also, it is connected to people that are born Virgo. Remember there were 4 Virgos here? Virgo, very strong, and Libra. Libra was mentioned here and here. But Virgo the strongest. 9, September, from now to September, there is a major challenge. You will overcome it. And then there's going to be fun, adventure, and entertainment in your life. Entertainment, something you haven't had maybe a longest time. And then we've got 9 connected to the Chinese year of the monkey, just so you know also. The other one is 5. 5 is all about changes. It's about Chinese year of the dragon. It's about this year. 2024 is the year of the dragon. It could be your sign. You could be a dragon. The person that you're dealing with could be a dragon. It is also about May. People who are born in May are usually Taurus. We had 2 Taurus with Libra in them. It is also Gemini. There were 2 Geminis also. So it could be Taurus or Gemini. Taurus being the strongest. Somebody that you're dealing with on a high level maybe. Helping you, supporting you, being there for you. 5 is also changes that are taking place from now all the way up to 5 months. A lot of changes that you are going to go through. Different kind of changes. And May itself is going to be spectacular. Something wonderful happening in May. My dear viewers, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do give me a thumbs up. Please see the video all the way to the end in support of me. And please subscribe to the channel. It's free in support of me. They're the only 2 supporting factors that I usually ask for. And I'll be in gratitude if you would consider giving me your support. I wish you abundance of blessings. Do let me know what you think. Can't wait to hear from you. I wish you a lot of blessings in everything you do. Happy trip. Happy holiday for those of you who are traveling. Namaste.